Chapter 46. And Israel took his journey with all that he had, and came to Beersheba, and offered sacrifices unto the God of his father Isaac. And God spake unto Israel in the visions of the night, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here am I. And he said, I am God, the God of thy father. Fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will there make of thee a great nation. I will go down with thee into Egypt, and I will also surely bring thee up again. And Joseph shall put his hand upon thine eyes. And Jacob rose up from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried Jacob their father, and their little ones, and their wives, and the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And they took their cattle and their goods which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Egypt, Jacob and all his seed with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and all his seed brought he with him into Egypt. And these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt, Jacob and his sons, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and the sons of Reuben, Hanok, and Phalu, and Hezron, and Carmi, and the sons of Simeon, Jemuel, and Jamin, and Ohad, and Jachin, and Zohar, and Shaul, and the son of the Canaanitish woman. And the sons of Levi, Gershon, and Kohath, and Merari. And the sons of Judah, and Onan, and Shelah, and Pharez, and Zerah. But and Onan died in the land of Canaan, and the sons of Pharez were Hezron and Hamel. And the sons of Issachar, Tola, and Phuva, and Job, and Shimron. And the sons of Zebulun, Sered, and Elon, and Jaleel. And these be the sons of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob in Padan Aram, with his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and his daughters were 33. And the sons of Gad, Ziphion, and Haggai, Shunai, Esbon, Eri, Ardaradai, and Areli. And the sons of Asher, Jimnah, and Ishua, and Isuai, and Beriah, and Sarah, their sister, and the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Malchiel. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah his daughter, and these she bare unto Jacob, even 16 souls. The sons of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. And unto Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Asenath the daughter of Potipharah, priest of On, bare unto him. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela, and Becher, and Ashbel, and Jerah, and Naaman, Ehi, and Rosh, Hupim, and Ard. These are the sons of Rachel, which were born to Jacob. All the souls were 14. And the sons of Dan, Hushim. And the sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, and Gunai, and Jezer, and Shelem. These are the sons of Bilhah, which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter, and she bare these unto Jacob. All the souls were 7. All the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came out of his loins, besides Jacob's sons' wives, all the souls were 66. And the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Egypt, were 2 souls. All the souls of the house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, were 70. And he sent Judah before him unto Egypt, to direct his face unto Goshen, and they came into the land of Goshen. And Joseph made ready his chariot, and went up to meet Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a good while. And Israel said unto Joseph, Now let me die, since I have seen thy face, because thou art yet alive. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto his father's house, I will go up and shew Pharaoh, and say unto him, My brethren and my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, are come unto me. And the men are shepherds, for their trade hath been to feed cattle, and they have brought their flocks and their herds, and all that they have. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and shall say, What is your occupation? That ye shall say, Thy servant's trade hath been about cattle from our youth even until now, both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen, for every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians. We look at a few very simple things here. We look at Israel coming. He's coming in the wagons. Obviously, he's approximately 130 years of age. Much easier on him, on the women, on the children to come in the wagons provided by Pharaoh. Think about this. You're in a drought time. Drought's not cool. Drought's usually hot. And if you're in an area where the temperatures can get 150 degrees Fahrenheit in a normal weather, and you're in hot, dry weather, you don't want to be walking a couple hundred miles over a rock desert if you can help it. And so Israel's coming with all of his people. It lists 66, but it says there were 70, which is 70, that came into Egypt. The 67th was Israel himself. The 68th was Joseph. The 69th and 70 were Joseph's children, Manasseh and Ephraim. That's where the 70 total came from. Now, why did they get Goshen? Well, in the Nile Delta, there are two kinds of land. There is the land that's really close to the river, which floods, gets new soil put on it, or at least used to until they put up the big high Aswan Dam in Egypt years ago, and had new fertility every year. And then there is the land that is away from their river and is higher elevated and is less fertile than the place where they grow the agricultural crops that need irrigation. And that was the land of Goshen. As far as the Egyptians were concerned, that was definitely second-class land, but it was fabulous grazing land. And that's why Israel and his people went there. It was a fabulous place to take their flocks and their herds. And it was also a place close by where Joseph lived and close by where Pharaoh lived. They were very close neighbors. We understand that from the scripture. And I suspect there was one other advantage, although it can't really be proven on the basis of the scripture, at least at this point in time. And that is, if you were in an area where you had irrigation water, standing river water, that is a perfect place for bugs to breed. Mosquitoes, blood-sucking flies, just about anything. And chances are that if you're in a higher, drier area, like Goshen, you're going to be a lot less of that. And so that may be why the Pharaoh lived there, and maybe why Joseph lived there, and it might have been why Joseph wanted his family to live there. You always want people, your family, to live in the nicest place, and getting away from all the bugs was a pretty good place to be.